Scorpio, what's up? This is your reading for the month of October, or to be honest with you, Scorpio, this is your reading for whenever you see this. What is going on with Scorpio right about now? What is going on with Scorpio? Can I get 3 cards? Scorpio, you're feeling like you're being lighthearted. You're literally taking care of that inner child that you have of yours. I feel like a lot of Scorpios do this. They grow up before their time. There's like they're pushed into maturity because, you know, Scorpios are a very mature sign to begin with. Very deep, you know, they're in the 8th house. The 8th house is all about occult and occult information, secrets and knowledge and taboo and sex and transformation. Who rules the 8th house? Pluto does. So what do you have? You have Scorpios. They're constantly going under like transformations. So I feel like this month, Scorpio, I feel like you're going to change your wardrobe. You're probably going to incorporate something in your wardrobe that you used to wear as a teenager, possibly. Or something that, like the way you used to dress when you were a kid, or I think a teenager, you're going to incorporate it again into your adult wardrobe. Some of you Scorpios may be dyeing your hair. If you're a blonde Scorpio, you're going back to black. Going back to black. Yeah, I feel like you're doing that shadow work that you needed to do. You're finally listening to it. During this time period, you could be dealing with people. Like I said, you know how you're incorporating a wardrobe from your childhood. You also could be dealing with people from your childhood. And you're finally realizing what the dynamic was between you two, okay? So, on the other hand, I also want to say with these Scorpios, what's going on is you're in a sense letting go of responsibility too. You're kind of like, hey, it is what it is. You're finally coming into that it is what it is mentality. The only thing I don't like, Scorpio, is that you are looking kind of dependent. What is it that you're depending on? Whatever it is that you're depending on, you need to stop depending on it. If you're depending on communication coming from somewhere, stop it. If you're depending on traveling somewhere, stop it. Don't depend on anything. Just let it flow. Don't expect anything and you'll be happy. Things will surprise you. Good surprises, okay? We did have Pluto. Speaking of Scorpio, Pluto went direct on October 8th. So going forward, that's why this transformation is coming. And a lot of us, and not only Scorpio, are going to be transforming, but many other of us are going to be transforming as well too, especially if you have Scorpio placement in your birth chart. And when I say transformation during this time, it basically means now that Pluto went direct, all of the things that you were supposed to work on, all of the things that you were supposed to change about yourself and transform, you're going to see it now. Because when a planet is going retrograde, meaning going backwards, it's a little wonky. It's a little unseen with what's going on. Imagine driving your car in reverse. You see so much when you're driving forward, right? When you're in drive and you're driving forward, you see so much. You're able to see every single thing. Now, when you're driving in reverse, the only thing you could see is behind you. So when Pluto was going Mercury, when Mercury was going retrograde, and then you had Pluto going retrograde, it was basically you driving in reverse. You were looking back, trying to move forward. How are you going to do that? You can't do that. It's possible. Somebody make it make sense. You can't go forward while you're looking backwards because you're going to trip on something. So a lot of you Scorpios probably realize you're tripped up on a lot of things. You probably had old habits that you really needed to let go of, cause you destruction trying to move forward. So now that Pluto is going direct, Pluto is moving forward, you're going to be able to see the mistakes that you've made clearly now. You're going to be able to see the tendencies that you have that are not serving you clearly. So moving forward comes, bam, transformation. And the biggest thing is you're depending on something. You're not healing from it. There is communication or moving forward or traveling that you're not healing from, okay? And one of the reasons why I say traveling is because the 8 of Wands is all about forward movement. And what did I just said? You were moving backwards, right? You were looking, your face was forward, but you were going, your body was trying to move forward, but your head was looking behind you. Now your head is aligned with your body and you're going forward. The only thing is there's going to be some things from the past that you're going to have to let go, especially something dealing with this communication. Who is this communication? Okay, it's this communication about having a new adventure with someone. Let it go, Scorpio. It's unfinished business. It's not going to happen right now. I feel like there's a lot of things that you need to heal. That's why this is coming up as unfinished business. Not only that, you're not leveling up because of this reason. Because you keep looking behind you, this is what's stopping you from leveling up. And I always think of the Wheel of Fortune upside down is basically saying the wheel is moving. It's going to move, but right now it's at the bottom. You're on the bottom right now. It's going to move to the top. You're going to move to the top, but it's going to take some time. The reason why it's going to take some time and it can't happen for you like this is because you need to heal from whatever dependency that you have on this communication or on this fire sign or on this situation about moving forward. I feel like you're trying hard to move forward and you're lying to yourself about a few things where you need to basically fess up to yourself and be clear about it. You know, like if you do like a person, just say it. You don't have to say it to them. Admit it to yourself so you can actually deal with the feelings. Because I know sometimes in situations when someone doesn't like you back, you start lying to yourself like, I don't like them either. I don't care about them either. When in reality, you do. Just admit it. Admit it to yourself in the mirror. At least you in the mirror knows, right? God already knows. Your spirit guides already know. Ancestors already know. People who have died already know. It's the living people that don't know that you like this person, and it's fine. Admit it to yourself, you know, even if you don't like this person, just come to terms with your feelings. Hold yourself accountable in the situation and you'll be able to move past it, okay? It also looks like you need to level up from this situation with your family. You're very indecisive right now. There could be something going on in your family with the fire sign that you keep looking at like, why is there not any love here? The reason why there's no love here is because, again, someone is trying so hard. Sometimes you just need to let people be. You can't force love on someone. You can't make someone like you, Scorpio. And I can hear a Scorpio somewhere watching this video saying, I can make anybody like me. You know what, sweetheart? I can't change your mentality. You are who you are, and it is what it is. See what I mean? See, I don't even care. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. You learn your lesson. So if you're trying to force something with this person or you're trying to okay, there is a fire sign in your life that does not want to take a journey with you. They do not want to have anything to do with you. They're working on their own selves. They're taking adventures on their own. And I feel like everyone's entitled to do that. Everybody has the right to do that. If they want to do it with you, it's fine. If they don't, you got to let it go. You don't control anyone. And I feel like you're a little, it could be that you're a little, because of this fire sign and the decision that this fire sign is making of backing away from you, I feel like it's making you a little, you're losing your balance, okay? This is why you keep looking behind you instead of looking forward when you're walking. You're going to trip. Let this person go. This person does not want to move forward. They don't want to have anything to do with you. Why don't they want to have anything to do? Because they're going through their own change. They're going through their own transformation. You know, because Pluto is going direct, it is changing everyone. Everyone is learning their value. Everyone is learning their worth. So this person could be learning their value. This person could be learning their worth, and they feel like they don't want to be around you, and it's fine. They can do that. This person is also laying down burdens. They don't want to deal with burdens anymore. In some situation, I feel like they could think that you're a burden. They could feel like you're controlling. And Scorpio, sometimes you can be that way. Like if it's your way or the highway. But sometimes there's other people in the world too who feel the same way, their way or the highway. And I think this is the type of person you're basically growing feelings for. This type of person that you're liking, or the person that you have in your peripheral or that you're looking at. This person is not a type of person that can be controlled, especially if it's a fire sign. You can't control fire signs. You can't, guys. Just stop it. Have you ever been able to control fire? No. No, it grows. It grows at maximum speed. Now, if you have water, yes, it'll douse it. It'll put it out. It'll make it sizzle. But light that fire up again. Oh my God, it'll light up so quick. And I know you being a Scorpio, you being water, you think that you can calm them down. You can cool them down. Maybe that's not what they need. And that's where your dependency is showing, where you want to do something so bad with this fire sign, but it's not going to happen, okay? They feel that your offer is a burden, to be honest with you, okay? Just being honest. I got the 10 of Wands upside down and the Page of Pentacles. They feel that whatever you're offering is burdensome. And there's no connection here anymore. They're not feeling any connection towards you. They want to be more into that atmosphere of self-love. They're loving themselves. They're choosing them. And I think you could learn from this, Scorpio, and you can start choosing yourself as well, too. If this person is choosing them, why can't you choose you? Why are you choosing them? They're choosing themselves. You're choosing them. Who's going to choose you, Scorpio? Who? This is where you need to pull back and go back into the lab, go back into your dungeon, go back into the bat cave, go to the drawing board, and exit all out. Whatever you're planning with this person, it's not going to work. And you also know that because talking to this person, you're realizing this person is not who you thought they were. Okay? I want to say some Scorpios thought that this person was, they needed saving or something. This person doesn't need to be saved. Scorpio, save yourself. Don't worry about this person. You need to heal. Number one on the table is Three of Swords upside down. You really, really need to take your heart. You need to put it on a pedestal. You need to put it into surgery. You need to reconstruct the chamber walls. You need to heal. Healing is very necessary. Okay? And however the situation that you're feeling about life, you're going to start feeling like interested again, okay? If you've been not interested in something, or you've been letting things go, or you've been feeling bored, you're going to start coming out of it now in October, okay? The only thing they're asking for is just don't play games with anybody. Don't allow people to play games with you. You don't play with games with other people, okay? Because sometimes we forget that what we do to people, it comes back to us. And I think, Scorpio, you're finally understanding that whatever I put out there is coming back to me. Now, this could be a majority of Scorpios that did bad. Now all that bad is coming back to them. There could be a majority of Scorpios that did good. Now all the good is coming back. Regardless of what you put out there, you're getting exact, bit by bit, flesh for flesh, drop for drop, you're getting that back, okay? Let's see, what else do we have for Scorpio? Any words of wisdom for Scorpio? Any words for, yeah, get out of your head, Scorpio. A lot of you guys are in your head. It's like you guys are stuck on a decision. Words of wisdom for you, Scorpio, would be stop thinking that something is impossible and start calling in the things that are meant for you. Instead of forcing things to happen, call in the things that are meant for you. Okay? Like if there's Scorpios out there doing manifestations on people or things that are not meant for them, it's not going to happen. The whole key word, not meant for you. Again, going back to what I was saying, you can't force things to happen. Okay? Universe will teach you this lesson early on. If you keep forcing things, things will only go bad for you. Okay? Things will only get worse for you when you start forcing things. When you have a river that's flowing and you're swimming with the current of the river, it's a smooth sail, right? You're going down easy. The water is just taking you where it needs to go. The universe is like the water. You know what you're doing, Scorpio? You're swimming against the current. And you know what happens to people who swim against the current? They drown. So please, as advice, whether you want to take it or not, that is your journey. Whatever you're doing to try to manifest something that does not belong to you, or trying to take something that does not belong to you, or trying to call in something that does not belong to you, it doesn't matter. Do what you want. You're going to do what you want anyway, Scorpio. It's like, you guys are the way you are. You know what? Do what you're doing. If you're doing good, you're going to get back good. If you're creating negativity, you're going to get that negativity back, okay? And that's your reading for this month, Scorpio. Have fun.